안녕하세요, 여러분. Tony입니다. Hello, everyone. It's Tony. I just came to unplug something. My bad. Yeah. So today we're actually going to be looking at the dance practice for iKON's newest comeback single titled "Way Way Way," or in English, "Why." This is a very heartfelt, very I think a special, very emotional, very nostalgic to an extent kind of song from iKON. I think that all iconics out there, and especially those familiar with the kind of like iKON's story arc throughout with BI and everything whatnot, I think this is really a special song for everybody, and it's a very, very touching, very beautiful song to that. And I haven't checked out any of the performances like yet because I wanted to save it to check out the dance practice. So with that being said, if you want to go check out my music video reaction to Why for iKON, whether it be the teasers, whether it be Bobby's Lucky Man album itself, be it You Mad, whether it be their last comeback from Dive, or even Hanbin's project with Epic High. If you want to find any of that, it'll all be linked in the iKON playlist down description box below. Hopefully you do stay tuned as well, because I am planning on checking them out when it comes time for Mnet's Kingdom. Super excited for that. I think that they released this just in time for that to get all the hype, and I cannot wait for all the performances. And to that extent, let me know in the comment section, who are you most excited to see on Kingdom? Are you excited for iKON? Are you excited for a certain person or for a certain performance song? With that being said, let's get into it. I'm really excited for this, actually. It's a really special song. I love listening to it. Ooh! They have their own room in the YG training facility. I knew that Treasure in Blackpink. I didn't know. I haven't seen what iKON's look like. So theirs is pretty kind of like minimal, but I like it. It's very kind of like sleek. It's very different. It's very different from the Treasure one. It's very different from the Big Bang one. I like it. Each one has their own vibe. I like it. Woo! This song still hits, man. I love how they're wearing kind of like the outfits they have. It's just like their casual outfits, but it very much suits the vibe of this song. You know, kind of like almost like what we call like soft boy vibes. Very suiting for this very kind of like soothing, nostalgic, old school iKON. I feel like vibe. It feels like a mix of like Love Scenario with like Killing Me for me. Ooh, oh, that transition, look at the smooth goes in from here, twirl into the middle. That's a smooth transition. Wow, the choreo is nice. Ooh. I like how they do their kind of like what is it? Their transitions, their focuses, their like how they put everybody into the center is like a spin. It's like a little thing that connects all of them, and it fits perfectly with the vibe of the song. The like that kind of like the simple shake, and then they always find a way to like focus a certain member by accentuating them. Oh, the high note! I love that. I really enjoy his vocals in this track. They're so smooth with it. I love this part too. This the nostalgic heartfelt vibes. He got some swag about him though too. Ooh. A high note there. Ooh. I love the way this hits. I didn't mention this in my music video reaction, so I want to really mention it here. So he has like a bit of a higher tone voice in comparison to the previous vocalist, but then still very kind of almost deep to an extent. And then they bring in the more poppy section here, a bit more vibrant, a bit more bright, with actually higher pitched tone voice, a bit on the more like kind of like airy tone, so it sounds very lighthearted. I love that aspect of it. Woo! These, I love these. I love the hand gestures because it tells a whole story, you know, like being quiet, trying to cry, and then like banging on the ground, begging. the lyrics too about this song, man, there's so many, just like I think Easter eggs in particular for reference to their former leader and a lot of like their journey themselves. And I love how they're expressing it even here, like reaching down on the ground, you know. I love this like view of it with the dance here. Woo, that high note. Where Bobby got that swag. Yo, I love Bobby's swagger. Oh, I love the swagger Bobby brings. Like, even on a soft song like this, he really toned down his aggressive nature with his rapping, but there's still that, like, you know, kind of like persona, that swagger about it. And it's just really cool that he kind of like is able to show kind of that versatility. I really, really like that bit. And even here, he still has that kind of like rapper swag vibe that he has, like that Western vibe, but he keeps it very classy, very minimalistic, almost like a TOP in this sense. And it really suits this song because it's a more like a heartfelt song, so he doesn't have to go all over the place with the energy. Just is this the native? Did they do the native? Oh, I didn't notice that. You can hear like this ooh, and then in the background you can actually ooh, he synced that perfectly with his hands. That's so neat. Oh, the flower. Oh, yes, iKON. I love their transitions, how they like slide in between one another. It's so clean. Look at where he goes. Oh, that was nice. This is so good. Oh, the foot movement. Look at their feet. Oh, they're smooth with it. This is gonna be hype on Kingdom, man. Woo! Where? Wow, did you see that? They all, it's just like a flower blooming. So I wanted to really quickly mention before I talk on that aspect of the flower that their movements here, it's not super poppy, it's not super powerful, but at the same time it's very simple, very like hand gesture. Everything has a purpose, everything has a meaning behind it. And I think that this being the more kind of like of a slower, kind of more smooth style, it really fits the choreo and the song and everything. I really love kind of like seeing the progression of this group, because when you think about it, like when I think of Love Scenario or say like Killing Me, which are my two favorite songs from iKON, actually the two of my favorite songs from iKON, Love Scenario being the absolute favorite. I think a lot of us out there, it's our absolute favorite. But like when you think about those songs, there's this like smoothness to their choreo, but there's still this like kind of like powerful poppiness, and I think that they kind of like recapture that here in why with the dance practice. I'll be honest, Dive wasn't my favorite, and that choreo was like, oh, it's nice, but you know, this kind of brings me back to that. I love it. And then with the aspect of like them expanding like a flower, it's kind of like they all closed in, then they like swoop, like they twirl out. It's so clean. Like, look at this. Oh my, it's like ballerina. And then this is like them at the bus station, I think. It feels very emotional. Woo! I like how they focus on certain people. Oh, that high note. Oh, the high notes. This is just sad. It's sad, man. This is like them waiting for like at the station, the bus station for BI. It do hit. It do hit. This song do be special, and the choreo really, really impressed me. I haven't seen the whole choreo. I know certain parts like from the chorus we see in the music video, but wow, they're so smooth with it. I feel like that year that they kind of essentially took off really did them some crazy good. I think they recaptured their sound. I think they recaptured that vibe that I loved about them in Killing Me and Love Scenario. I'm just looking forward to what they have in Kingdom. If this is like the level of caliber that they're starting off with, everybody else better be watching out, because iKON is coming for that Kingdom crown. I am super excited to see them on Kingdom, and I hope you guys are too. And with that being said, I hope you do stay tuned for those reactions for Mnet's Kingdom performances that I'll be checking out as soon as possible, as well as obviously all my other iKON reactions. If you want to find them, they'll be in the playlist down description box below. Hopefully check out the video. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. 감사합니다. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or something you want to talk, feel free to leave in the comment section below, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. With that being said, guys, I've been Tony. 안녕히 계세요. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video. 안녕.